Thank you for joining us today here at Special Education Podcast, A Different Way of Thinking. I would like to give all praises to the Most High, the Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And today we want to cover Isaiah 42, and it speaks of prophetically who we are as a people and where we are headed. Let's get started. Behold, my servant, whom I uphold, my elect one, in whom my soul delights. I have put my spirit upon him. He will bring forth justice to the Gentiles. He will not cry out nor raise his voice, nor cause his voice to be heard in the streets. A bruised reed he will not break. A smoking flax he will not quench. He will bring forth justice for truth. He will not fail nor be discouraged, till he has established justice in the earth, and the coastland shall wait for his law. Thus said of Yah, who created the heavens and stretched them out, who spreadeth forth the earth, that which comes from it, who gives breath to the people on it, and the spirit those who walk on it. I, Yah, have called you in righteousness, and I will hold your hand, and I will keep you. And I will keep you and give you as a covenant to the people, as a light to the Gentiles. Gentiles, let's get this straightened up now, for it won't be no confusion. Gentiles is the European nations. You could go to Genesis 10 and do your study in there to let you know who the Gentiles are. To open up the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, those who will sit in darkness from the prison house. Now that meaning two things right there. It means the people who just in prison in their mind, in complete darkness, don't have no understanding whatsoever, and the people that are actually in prisons. So it got a double meaning behind that one there. I am Yah, that is my name, and my glory I will give to no other, nor my praise to a carved image. Carved images, which is, we're talking about religions. We will say Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, anything you can see that you praise, any type of form of religion is all idolatry. The Creator has no parts of it. It's all man-made. So let's get out of that mind state, because you have one time to make a decision, whether you're going to serve man and his religions or you're going to serve the Creator. Everybody on the earth has to make this decision. Not you can pick and choose, be in no gray areas, none of that. Choose wisely. Behold, the former things have come to pass, and new things I declare. Before they spring up forth, I tell you of them. So, what the Creator is saying, before he do things, he tell his servants. Not all servants, just his chosen ones that he served, he tells to deliver this message. And people will grasp to it, most won't. So get to know the Creator and know how he works. Sing to Yah a new song, and his praise from the ends of the earth. You who go down to the sea and all that is in it, you coastlands and you inhabitants of them. Let the wilderness and the cities lift up their voice, the villages that Kedar inhabits. Let the inhabitants of Selab sing. Let them shout from the top of the mountains. Let them give glory unto Yah, and declare his praise in the coastlands. Yah shall go forth like a mighty man. He shall stir up his zeal like a man of war. He shall cry out, yes, shout aloud. He shall prevail against his enemies. And when he said, I will stir up my zeal like a man of war, because he is a man of war, and we see what's going on the earth right now. World War III has already started. America got his hands in like 10 proxy wars. And it's just the beginning of what's to come. We got to get a grip on this, people, and turn back to the Creator. That's our only hope. No money can save you. No wife, kill, children, nothing can save you. You got to have a one-on-one relationship with the Creator, and everything is before him. He know your heart. Jeremiah 17, he know your heart. Read it. It'll tell you everything you need to know. This book is very prophetic. Read it and study it and do. I have held my peace a long time. Talking about over 2,500, 3,000 years. We've been cut off as a nation since 604 BCE. That's a long time, over 2,500 years. And I'm going to touch on that on another video. But let me finish this one. I have held my peace for a long time. I have been still and restrained myself. Now I will cry like a woman in labor. I will paint and grass at once. I will lay waste the mountains and the hills and dry up all their vegetations. I will make their rivers, coastlands, and I will dry up their pools, which we see that's going on right now. All the rivers is getting drawn up. It's dry. Water supply is being cut off, especially out there in the Arizona, California area. Do your research and your history on that. I will bring the blind by the way they did not know. I will lead them in the paths they have not known. I will make darkness light before them and the crooked places straight. These things I will do for them. I will not forsake them. They shall be turned back. They shall be greatly ashamed who trust in carved images, who say that the molten images are their idols, gods. Because your God could be anything, lowercase g. When you see lowercase G-O-D in this book, it means idols. When you see capital G-O-D in this book, it usually pertaining to, when it say the Lord thy God, means Yah thy power. So learn how to read it from that perspective. Yah thy power. Hear you deaf, and look ye blind, that you may see. Who is blind but my servants, or deaf as my messenger, whom I send? Who is blind as he is not? Who is blind as he who is perfect? A blind, and blind as the servant of Yah, seeing many things, but you do not observe. Open their ears, but he does not hear. Meaning, like, I'm telling y'all, turn back to the Creator. Go back to this book. It's our history. From Genesis to Malachi. When you go in the book of Malachi 3:16, it tell you, I will give you a book of remembrance. That's all we need to study, to turn back to the Creator. And once you start turning back to him, the more he'll turn back to you. And this is prophetically being done as we speak. Look at me, my history, who people who know me. He woke me up. I was a heathenistic, still have heathenistic ways, but I'm trying to do better. And the more I turn to the Creator, the more he'll clear me up. Yah is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will exalt the law and make it honorable. But this is a people rob and plunder, all of them snared in holes, and they are hidden in prison houses. They are for prey, and no one can deliver. For plunder, and no one says restore. And we know who fit that description. The people that have been robbed and plundered, the so-called Jews, Edomites, Israelis, the robbers of our people. They robbed us for our heritage. They've been doing this for a long time because they're the enemy of us, knowingly and willingly. And the Creator said, love your brother no matter how much he hates you, still love him. So we can show no hate towards them. The Creator can hate him, but we can't. If you go over to Malachi 3, the first chapter, it'll tell you, I love Jacob, but I hate Esau. Esau shall return to Jerusalem, and he shall build up, but I, Yah, will tear down. And that's happening right now, as we can see. Who among you will fear? Who among you will give ear to this? Who will listen and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for the plunder and Israel to the robbers? Was it not I, Yah, who done this? I gave you to those people. I gave you to the robbers, put you in captivity for your disobedience. he against whom we have sinned. Asking the question. For they would not walk in his ways, nor were they obedient to his law. And we was on top of the earth. Kings and queens of the earth. If you go read Deuteronomy 28, well, I ain't gonna say kings because the creator is the king. We're prince and princess on the earth. And if you go read Deuteronomy 28, verses 1 through 14, it'll tell you all the blessings that we will have if we obey this law, these statutes, commandments, ordinance, judgments, and precepts. That's it. That's all we had to do. Simple job. But no, we wanted to be like the heathen, be like the other nations, worship man, and do all these lustful, disrespectful things to our Father. So guess what? He put a whipping on us like none other in front of the whole earth. Now, during this time of our whipping, he said, I will come and get you from the four corners of the earth that we are scattered to and redeem y'all. Soon as he judges the Jews. Read it. Ezekiel 35, verse 11. He said, once I run Edom out, run them to their land south of the Dead Sea, Mount Seir, whatever you want to call that area over there, Edomia, so forth and so on. The Jews. They get ran out of Jerusalem, south of the Dead Sea, into their land, and be judged. And once he do that, he will make himself known unto his people. People talking about, I know the Creator, I know the Most High. No, you don't. If you're not talking like me and speaking like me, and I'm very humble, not to be trying to be cocky and better than nobody else. Nah, I'm not. I'm not saying that at all. But I was searching for the Creator, and I searched for him diligently, and I found him. He led me to him. I was searching for him bad, and that's what he have done. So I advise all you guys just to turn back. Take your time out of your own personal life and give yourself to the Creator and get to know him while that window is still open, because it's going to close. And it speaks about this in his book, and I'll do that on a future video. Therefore, he has poured on him the fury of his anger and the strength of the battle, and it has set him on fire all around. Yet he did not know, and it burnt him. Yet he did not take it to heart. So that is the end of Isaiah 42. And I'm going to do 43, 44, but I'm going to do them in separate videos, and we'll go from there so I can break it down to you so you guys can have better understanding, better clarity. And thank you for joining the show.